Aim High is a program dedicated to promoting Christ and the Christian lifestyle. Tune in every week for interviews with Christian artists making music to encourage worship, for sermons announcing the good news from the housetops, and teaching to strengthen your walk with the Lord through this world. Today we have an interview with another incredible Christian artist on a program we call Playing My Song. So stay tuned, and whatever else you do, always aim high. Hello everybody, I'm Mark Gilliott, welcoming you back to Playing My Song here on AIM Christian Television. My guest today is the incredibly talented singer and songwriter, Laura Sawosko. She's shared stages with Sarah Buxton, Edwin McCain, Sarah McLachlan, Sheryl Crow, Martina McBride, and Michelle Branch, and graced the stages of iconic venues such as the Bluebird Cafe, the Listening Room, the Local, and Lilith's Fair. In her song, The Songwriters, Laura beautifully captures the heart of a songwriter, singing, "Not all of us will be heard, but there's nothing we'd rather be. We're the songwriters of Nashville, Tennessee." Laura's here today to share her inspiring new release, This Much, a song that's sure to touch your very soul. Let's bring her in right now, because today we're playing her song. Welcome to the show, Laura.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Mark.
Oh, you're welcome. We're just happy to have you on. You and I met on the Our Country Music Network, AIM Country Music Television, and I was pleased to find out that you're not only a real Christian, but you've written some Christian songs. So you're among the first to join us to talk about their songs on AIM Christian Television. So I'm pretty excited to jump into this.
Well, I'm very excited and honored because my faith is one of the most important aspects of my life. So I'm very happy to be here with you.
Fantastic. Well, before I get too deep into it and forget, this audience might not know you yet. So I just love it if you take a few minutes and tell us your story. Just take as much time as you need.
Of course. So I am a singer-songwriter based out of Nashville, Tennessee, and I just released my 6th album called Not What I Do, and that's available on all streaming platforms. And this song that we're going to discuss today is on that album. And so I've been writing since I was about 8 years old. I started on the piano when I was 6. So music has been a part of my life in every aspect. So I'm very grateful to also have this new Christian song, which although Jesus was always mentioned in a lot of my songs, this is actually my first official Christian song. And I'm excited to share it.
Nice. Yeah, I wondered because we were talking about Take My Hand from this album, this album. But on that one, you also mentioned faith and the guidance of your father in life.
Oh, yes.
So pretty obvious that you mix it in with the things that, whatever you're talking about at the time.
I do. And it's just so important to me. And my father was a wonderful man of God and believer. So when I wrote his song, Take My Hand, I had to mention that. Right.
Exactly. You did it on the Country Network, but tell this audience about your, most prominent influences. Where do you lean as far as people who have influenced your musical style?
Although I love country music and I am a country artist, I also am a little Americana. So I love artists like James Taylor and just I'm a storyteller. So Brandi Carlile, she's an Americana artist. And in terms of country artists, I love Eric Church. He can write an incredible song. So the artists I think I lean more towards, actually, it's not even according to genre or gender. It has to do with if they kind of write their own songs. I'm kind of leaning more towards those artists.
Yeah, I'm partial to singer-songwriters myself.
Right.
There's just a certain amount of authenticity that just kind of comes along with it came out of you, and then you went ahead and sang the song. So
I agree.
Well, since our interview on AIM Country, I've listened to lots of your songs. You've got a distinctive voice, a distinctive sound, distinctive songwriting style. Describe your style to folks to kind of let them know what to expect from you.
Besides being a storyteller, piano's my first instrument, so you're always going to hear some piano in there, acoustic guitar, and now with this new album, banjo, steel guitar. And so I think it's all about the production, but I don't want it overly produced. And I also don't want to sound so different on the album that when I play live, you're like, that doesn't sound like her. So I want to keep it real, and there's no AI in there, artificial intelligence. It's all just real, stripped down. And so that's my favorite part in the studio. So that's what the album sounds like, and that's what my sound is like, more stripped down. So when I do play out, you might just see me with a guitar. And so it matches what I do on the album.
Right, right. And do you play piano when you're doing live shows too? Because I notice a lot of your songs kind of favor piano, or at least sound like they were written for a piano.
I do, not enough. I do, but you know what's is so convenient? Just taking that little guitar and going to a show. So I could, and I probably would stand out more if I played piano in Nashville because you don't see that a lot. It's
Yeah,
just a
you don't
little
even
bit.
see a lot of groups use a piano in their music.
I know it makes me so sad. When I was in a band in my 20s, I was the keyboardist, and all that thing weighed so much. It was like 150 pounds. And now mine's 25 pounds, and here I leave it at home. So
There you go.
I don't know. I have no excuse.
Well, you've released 5 full albums over the course of your career, a little country-ish, a little Americana, and maybe even a hint of folk in there. There are lots of faith references sprinkled through your catalog. Is This Much the only song that's just overtly Christian? Because This Much is to the point.
It is to the point. I think it is my only true Christian song, but it's not my last. It might be my first. It's not my last, I promise. So it took me a long time to write, 10 years. I just sometimes I like to romance a song and put it on the back burner, put it in my phone, and that was that song. So I mean, although it's on this album, it was a long time coming. So I promise the next one won't take 10 years.
I think a lot of good songs tend to stew a little bit before they make it to the light of day.
I think so. I think so. I know in Nashville, a lot of songs are written in one day or 1 hour. I'm not really that person.
I've heard some really good ones that way, but I've also heard some that probably should have gestated a little bit longer.
No, it's amazing, especially when you have like 3 talented songwriters and they get in a room. It's like, wow, it's amazing.
Well, we're here today to talk about your song This Much. Give us a little background before we watch the video.
I'm Richard Karn, and I love my hose. It ain't those old hoses. This is my hose. The new pocket hose Copper Bullet, now infused with real copper, so your water is always clean and lead-free. Just turn on the water and watch your hose grow and grow. And when you turn off the water, away it goes. Our new inner tube uses 3 layers of high-strength latex on the inside. Then it's wrapped in a new polymer filament jacket. 3 times stronger than the other hoses. But my favorite part of our new hose build? The oversized, easy-to-grip fittings. Get the super light 25-foot pocket hose Copper Bullet today for only $29.99. But wait, call now and get our copper spray nozzle with our exclusive thumb drive free. This is an exclusive release of our newest pocket hose. Order now.
Call 1-800-980-4374. That's 1-800-980-4374. Or visit copperbullet.hose.com. Order now.
Do you have a business, church, or other organization? Then you need a website, and we can help. Not me, actually. We have people for that. But we will create an original, complete traffic-generating website in a matter of hours. Our AI technology will cover everything from text to graphics to e-commerce to SEO. There's no obligation to take a peek under the hood, so take a couple minutes right now to fill out the brief form at myaim.tv/web. You can also scan this QR code to head there immediately. We look forward to working with you.
Who wants to drag out a bulky vacuum? Introducing Horsepower Duck, a super compact vac with ultra powerful suction. Clean up that mess in the kitchen, the spill on the sofa, even sawdust in the workshop. Just duck it up. The compact design can reach the tightest places, so store it in any drawer where it's always at your fingertips. You can even store it in your glove box for the ultimate car vac. The HEPA filter helps remove dust and allergens. Plus, it dumps out with ease, so it's ready to clean again. Get the Horsepower Duck hand vac for just $39.99. Order right now and we'll upgrade you to the Duck Pro package, a $30 value, yours free. You get the bendable tube, the crevice nozzle, and the soft brush nozzle, but supplies are limited, so there's a strict limit of 3 ducks per order. This may be your last chance to get yours at this low price, so don't delay. Duck it up today.
To order, call 1-800-440-8071 or visit duckvac.com. So call 1-800-440-8071 or visit duckvac.com now.
Well, we're here today to talk about your song This Much. Give us a little background before we watch the video.
Of course. So besides it taking that long I first started on the piano when I bought a new keyboard when I first moved to Nashville in 2010. I started and I played that first piano riff you'll hear, and I'm like, oh, I like that. So I thought this is gonna be a special song, and I knew I wanted it to be a spiritual song at that point, but it just wasn't coming. And then I went to a Joyce Meyer conference. She's my favorite preacher. I went with my mom in Phoenix, Arizona, and we were in the front, part of the room, and I see this giant cross on the wall, and I was like, oh my gosh. And so that's how I came up with the hook to the song, because all I could see visually, although Jesus, a statue wasn't on it, I could just see him on it saying, I love you this much. And he stretched his arms upon that wooden cross. So that was like, that had to be the hook.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So do you find you write different kinds of music when you play a piano as opposed to when you sit down with a guitar?
Absolutely. I do. They tend to be more ballads. And if it's just piano, because I do have a solo piano album, it's going to be more contemporary. Like I love Tori Amos, and there's just so much movement on it that when I actually write a song, it's easier on guitar because it's like strum, 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 and just the lyrics come easier. So maybe that's why it took longer with this one. But I was just, I had to talk about God's love for us. And I think we forget because we are in a fallen world, and, there is sin amongst us, but we're all sinners and we're saved by his grace. So that's what this song is about, just God's love, and that no one is worthy of heaven. And so that's why I say it's because of what he did on the cross. He said, you don't have to be perfect, you're more than enough. So he stretched his arms out upon that wooden cross and said, I love you this much. So that's the hook to the song, and it all revolves around that. And a hypothetical question I would have to, like a conversation that I would have with Jesus if I was standing face to face with him. I think we also all ask, why do good people die while the wicked stay behind? That's always a question. And, it's hard to answer that. But I think if we just trust in his love, we can find, our answer.
Fantastic advice.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's a good note to play it. How do you feel about playing it now?
Yes, that sounds perfect. I'd love for everyone to hear it.
Awesome. You're watching Laura Sawosko's video for This Much here on AIM Christian Television.
I dreamt that I was going to heaven, was gonna be my maker face to face. I had so many questions left unanswered. I had so much I couldn't wait to say. Like, why do good people die while the wicked stay behind? But standing next to him, these were the words that I could find. And I'm just a sinner, and I'm far from the saint, and I've doubted your love, took your holy name in vain. And I've read the good word as I question your ways, and I said I trusted you, but I worried just the same. He said you don't have to be perfect, you're more than enough. Then he stretched his arms upon that wooden cross, said I love you this much. Fell down on my knees, how could a love like this be? He already paid for my sins while I was trying to be worthy. This world ain't perfect, but I know that he is. And no good deed can save me, make me deserve a love like his. So I just thanked him for his strength when I was weak. Standing next to him, these were the words that I could speak. And And I'm just a sinner, and I'm far from the saint. And I've doubted your love, took your holy name in vain. And I've read the good word as I questioned your ways. I said I trusted you, but I worried just the same. He said you don't have to be perfect, you're more than enough. Then he stretched his arms upon that wooden cross, said I love you this much. He said you don't have to be perfect, you're more than enough. Then he stretched his arms upon that wooden cross, said I love you this much.
I love it. We have a little sign in our living room that illustrates a similar sentiment. It's sort of a little different take, but the same idea. I love that.
Oh, that's beautiful.
We're here today talking about This Much from your Not What I Do project. It's 12 songs. It just released this past May. It includes Take My Hand, your tribute to your dad, and maybe all dads that we talked about on the other network. Entice these nice folks to give the entire project a taste. What should they look for here?
Just authenticity. This is my most honest album of all of them. And I just wanted it to not just be my story, but be everyone else's. Because I think if anyone ever felt like they didn't fit in, or, if you had a parent that you loved, if you lost somebody, there's a little of grief. If you're overcoming a relationship, I just think there's so many aspects, and it had to mean something very, personal to me. And I think if you do that, it's going to relate to others if it's authentic. I just believe that. And same thing with Faith, with this song. I think a lot of people will relate. And I hope even non-believers listen to it and just understand God's love. So that's my hope.
Right. Well, and this album includes a lot of variety, but I feel like this Christian audience will listen to this and be very comfortable listening to it. It's very much a variety of the feelings you have and the things you go through and the things you're going to touch. There's a lot of territory covered on this record.
Transform your bathroom with the beautiful quality of Bath Planet. Get half off installation or 18 months with no interest and no payments. Whether it's tub replacement, a shower replacement, or a tub to shower conversion, call 800-601-3790.
I'm Richard Karn, and I love my hose. It ain't those old hoses. This is my hose. The new Pocket Hose Copper Bullet, now infused with real copper, so your water is always clean and lead-free. Just turn on the water and watch your hose grow and grow. And when you turn off the water, away it goes. Our new inner tube uses 3 layers of high-strength latex on the inside. Then it's wrapped in a new polymer filament jacket, 3 times stronger than the other hoses. But my favorite part of our new hose build, the oversized, easy-to-grip fittings. Get the super light 25-foot Pocket Hose Copper Bullet today for only $29.99. But wait, call now and get our copper spray nozzle with our exclusive thumb drive free. This is an exclusive release of our newest Pocket Hose. Order now.
Call 1-800-980-4374. That's 1-800-980-4374. Or visit copperbullet.com. Order now.
Who wants to drag out a bulky vacuum? Introducing Horsepower Duck, a super compact vac with ultra-powerful suction. Clean up that mess in the kitchen, the spill on the sofa, even sawdust in the workshop. Just duck it up. The compact design can reach the tightest places, so store it in any drawer where it's always at your fingertips. You can even store it in your glove box for the ultimate car vac. The HEPA filter helps remove dust and allergens. Plus, it dumps out with ease, so it's ready to clean again. Get the Horsepower Duck hand vac for just $39.99. Order right now and we'll upgrade you to the Duck Pro package, a $30 value, yours free. You get the bendable tube, the crevice nozzle, and the soft brush nozzle, but supplies are limited, so there's a strict limit of 3 ducks per order. This may be your last chance to get yours at this low price, so don't delay. Duck it up today.
To order, call 1-800-440-8071 or visit duckvac.com. So call 1-800-440-8071 or visit duckvac.com now.
Yes, I mean, from my college days to, you name it, I discussed it. So I hope everyone checks it out. There's also a lot of other music videos. So if you just go, obviously to my website, it's all there.
Absolutely. Well, good time to say this. It's been great, but we are pushing up against the clock. So before we sign off, tell everybody where to find you online, on stage, and where to buy or listen to all this music.
Of course. So I wanted to make it as easy as possible. I call it one-stop shopping. If you go to my website, laurasawosko.com, there will be links to all my socials, also to videos. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel. That would be awesome. And you can also be my friend on Facebook, Instagram. I always say one of the best things about being an independent artist is that I control all those things. So you're talking to me. I will get back to you, I promise. And I just think it's more personal connection with your fan base.
Exactly. Totally believe that.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a real pleasure having you on today. Thank you so much, Laura.
Well, thank you, Mark. It's always a pleasure. I appreciate you.
Well, we'll talk to you soon.
Okay, I hope so.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Laura Sawosko. So what do you think? When you hear this much, are you going to be saying, they're playing my song? This has been Mark Gillia for AIM Christian Television. Thank you for joining us, and God bless. I want to give you a taste of a little country song someone sent me. It's from a fellow named Will Morton. He's a great singer and performer, but he really shines in the songwriting area. The song I want to play for you is Good Old Boys Don't Cry. It's a heartfelt song about the things most any man feels, but we're told to keep a stiff upper lip. Will explores those emotions from a totally vulnerable perspective. Let's have a listen.
I feel it building up inside. You wouldn't even know it. And I don't really sleep at night, but I'm not gonna show it. I had to be a man before I could stand on my own 2 feet. The person that I am, I don't understand who he's supposed to be. 'Cause good old boys don't cry. They keep it all inside. I don't wanna let you down, though I feel like I'm falling. So I carry the weight around like a broken heart calling to learn to be a man, the best that I can for my family. The person that I am might not always be who he's supposed to be. 'Cause good old boys don't cry. They keep it all inside. When's it gonna be okay to feel that way when the pain's too hard to hide? If good old boys don't cry, so don't cry. So don't cry. A son of my own, I watch him as he grows to the man he's gonna be. But when I look him in the eyes, finally I see that he's just like me. And I realize that good old boys are gonna cry. The good old boys are gonna cry. Yeah, good old boys gonna cry. Don't hold it all inside. It's gonna be okay to feel that way, son, you don't have to hide. 'Cause good old boys can cry, so gonna cry. It's gonna be alright.
Hi, Chef Daniel Green here with Rice Robot, the 1, 2, 3 rice cooker. Watch, 1 add the white cup for rice, 2 add the blue cup for water, 3 click it and let Rice Robot perfectly cook it.
The secret is perfect cook technology for even cooking. Then Rice Robot senses when it's done, auto stops and keeps it warm to serve.
It won't burn, overcook or undercook, guaranteed.
Get the complete Rice Robot cooking system, all for just $39.99. Order now.
Do you have a business, church, or other organization? Then you need a website, and we can help. Not me, actually. We have people for that. But we will create an original, complete traffic-generating website in a matter of hours. Our AI technology will cover everything from text to graphics to e-commerce to SEO. There's no obligation to take a peek under the hood, so take a couple minutes right now to fill out the brief form at myaim.tv/web. You can also scan this QR code to head there immediately. We look forward to working with you.
Transform your bathroom with the beautiful quality of Bath Planet. Get half off installation or 18 months with no interest and no payments. Whether it's tub replacement, a shower replacement, or a tub to shower conversion, call 800-601-3790.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today. We do hope you enjoyed it. We would love it if you would take a moment and let us know you're watching and what network you're watching us on. You can send a text or voicemail to 317-763-0321. You can send us an email to tv@aimchristian.com, or you can reach us via regular mail at AIM Christian Television, P.O. Box 152, Westfield, Indiana, 46074. Once again, thanks for tuning in this week, and whatever else you do, always aim high.